right, shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers doing the work. Blessings and mercy to the elect of Yahshua. Shalom.
Tell me what to get, I got you.
Isaiah 9 and 16.
Isaiah 9 and 16. Isaiah 9 and 16. It says, it reads,
15 says, if you don't need that 15.
the ancient and honorable, he is dead. That's 15.
Okay, yeah, 16.
Verse 16, that for the eldest of this people calls them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Verse 17.
Khan, yeah, the leaders of this people causing them error. It's talking about our people, man, the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You know, because Spirit had it, man. I jumped on Nate's IG page, man, and on his caption, it said Pan-Africanist. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why he calling himself, labeling himself a Pan-Africanist, man?
Caption?
Yeah, you know how people got the bio?
Mhm.
Yeah, and then that was basically his title in the bio, how he titled himself as a Pan-Africanist, man. I was like, man, what's going on, man? You know, I thought this guy was, you know, calling himself a, you know, because first apostle say he called himself a Gadite. Then, you know, he jumped to a Judite. Because, hey, the scriptures say, man, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man.
Yeah.
And that goes down to even a lot of his followers as well, too, man. You know?
Yeah, and then he talking about being a Pan-African. And then them real Africans, the Hamites, they trying to kill his ass over there. They don't even want him over there. And you got all these brothers and sisters in America that need help. And he taking all the resources to a whole nother country where the Most High done put them on the curses because they fucked us over. Them real Hamites, they under curses right now, man. All right? Because they fucked us over in the ancient world. So why you want to go over there to Africa and, you know what I'm saying, try to promote the Israelite doctrine, you know, because really you're a Christian. You're not even a Hebrew Israelite. You know, you worship Jesus. Cesare Borgia, you know what I'm saying? You might even have white pictures of Jesus, man. We don't even know if he got black pictures of Jesus, whom the world even called Jesus Christ. You know?
Yeah, I remember back in the day, his 501c3 certification was under Islam, man.
There you go.
You know?
There you go.
Because, you know, guys like Nate, man, Sakari,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
Like, when you see their content, man, because that's all they are. They just content creators. They no different than these different YouTube niggas and shit, man, that just put out content, try to have their followers engage them and stuff. Because, you know, that's what the masses like. They like to see Jake travel across the world and stuff like that, man, and pass out fringes and shit, man.
Lifestyle, huh?
Yeah.
What was it called? A lifestyle?
Yeah, lifestyle. Yeah.
Because that's how niggas, they be traveling abroad. They be promoting, doing credit repair and all this and that.
They call it vlogging.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
But really, they really not even an expert at doing the credit repair. They just bought this system, which is AI, and they just and put all your information and AI do all the rest. You know what I'm saying? But really, them niggas on YouTube, they are fraud. The only reason they making money is through the customers coming to them, bro. And how the customers come? Like the brother Kakam said, they like to see a flashy lifestyle. So that's what Nate doing in the truth, him and Sakari. They giving you a flashy lifestyle saying, look, I can put you on game and show you how to run the money up too. That's what Sakari said. I can show you how to run up the bag. Get with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Sakari, I remember a few months back, man, he's talking about charging Jake $500 mentorships, man. You know? Basically another pyramid scheme, man, for them to run up the bag, man. And you know, Jake, man, they simple, man. You know, it's easy to deceive a nigga, man, if you got a Hellcat and shit. Like Hebrews in the Hellcat. You know, a nigga be like, nigga, eat that shit up. He's like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get put on too. I want a Hellcat too.
That's right.
You know.
That's right, huh?
That's why the scriptures, I believe it's in Ecclesiastes, that says that a gift, the story of the heart, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that heart goes back to the Hebrew word meaning love, man.
Your mind.
Your mind. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why the scriptures also say, give me any plague but the plague of the mind.
Yeah.
Because once just like drugs, man, once that drug get in you see Jakes in the ghettos, in the slums, once that drug is in their mind, it's hard to get to them, man. And that's how them demons dwell. They dwell on your weakness, man. Like, they dwell on gateway drugs, man.
Yeah.
Whether it be drinking in moderacy is okay, but Jake in this kingdom, Jake is so fucking like miserable here, man. So Esau feed off of their depression. And what's Jake known to do when they get depressed? They go drink, they smoke weed.
Yeah.
All those are gateway
To alter their
reality, so the demons can get in them and do whatever they want to them.
That's right. And that's how you know, we lost our land. The reason why we lost our land over there in the land of Israel is because really the people of Israel lost their fucking mind.
Yeah.
We lost our land because we lost our mind. And that's just the simple truth of the whole matter, man. No other way to look at it.
Yeah, that's facts, man. Cause I was just at Walmart, man. Niggas had on their Sunday best, man.
No, Easter.
Talking about
Fake
happy
ass
Easter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Jake was throwing up that Baphomet shit, man. What the fuck is that shit, man? Happy Easter? Throwing up the thumb and the other finger, the other other far end finger. What the fuck is that
that's
shit,
like a
bro?
witchcraft sign.
Yeah, Jake, couple of.
They try to say in the sign language it means I love you, but that's like the brother Yashamar said. That's the script.
They don't know what they doing. That's why
Yeah.
bro said, give me any plague but plague of the mind.
Mind.
Jake don't understand that they being played by those symbols, man.
Yeah.
Esau will tell you it's peace, love,
Yeah.
but inwardly, the inward thought is, that's how you know that shit go back to Satan, man. The inward thought is,
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? That shit go back to Satan, man. I was like, man, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Like 3 people did that shit to me today, man.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah, pounding them out. Okay, peace,
Yeah,
man, peace.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I thought they was trying to like do some type of witchcraft, but like y'all said, it is witchcraft, man.
Yeah.
Jake don't even know they putting up more left-hand vibrations in America, man.
Yeah.
See how Esau got our people, man?
Mhm.
That's why bro said, man, like our people lost their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Even Jake, he don't know the whole truth. But this one street preacher I seen out there, he don't know the truth. You know what I'm saying? He don't know everything.
Yeah.
But he was schooling this one Jake, man. He was like, man, you think you know it all, you don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Cause Jake was trying to tell us something. I agree with what the brother was saying.
Yeah.
He ain't in the truth. They don't know we know, but
Yeah.
the Jake was making some sense. He was like, man, the white man got you this, got you fucked up. Don't even know what you talking about, man.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with you niggas, man? He's calling them niggas, all types of shit, man. I was like, damn, he belong with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the dude kept talking back and forth to him. Hey, you don't know what you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But Jake made so much sense. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, you niggas are out of y'all mind, man.
Thank you.
You out of y'all mind,
Mm-hmm.
taking everything the white man told you, man.
Yeah.
Then it take this, took that. I think during that time he was talking about like some Walmart shit that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Something that was going on with Walmart
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
week.
Yeah, because there is something going on. Sam's Club announced that they're going to do away with all the cashiers.
Mm-hmm.
Everything
That's
gonna
what he
be-
was talking
everything
about,
gonna
bro.
be scan and go.
That's what he's talking about.
Going
Market
right
of
into
peace.
the market.
He said the white man don't even need your asses no more.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fact.
I was like, damn, he belong with us.
Yeah. But Kakam, you remember that Jake that worked for Verizon, right? He made that video saying, look, Elon, no, he
Oh,
worked
the
for Tesla.
Yeah, the Tesla.
He said in 6 months, and we in that time right now. He said, all y'all niggas gonna lose y'all jobs. He said, cause AI is gonna take over. So we in that time right now.
Keep going.
Isaiah 19, go right into that. 19, go Isaiah 19.
19 and
Yeah, cause
Isaiah 19 and 15.
Yeah, because that's what essentially really happened when
19
you know
and
people
14.
say they sold their soul or something. Really, you ain't really sold your soul per se. You gave up the occupation of your mind, and you gave it over to what, a demon, so he can what, have a field day and joyride in your vehicle, your car. Because this body is our car while we on earth. So you gave the demon, basically you rented out your car to the demon. And he you know what I'm saying, he said, look, fuck that, man. I like this car so much, I ain't giving this shit back. And that's basically what happened, man. Jake, you know what I'm saying, lost their mind. They gave their mind over to what? The spiritual demons, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, to sell out or sell yourself is basically your soul. But all that go back to the mind. You know, you gave permission over for them to inhabit your body, man. Take over your what? Your mind, body, and soul. You got it, bro.
DMX said, he said that in the rap, I sold my body to the devil and the price was cheap.
Mm-hmm.
He saw, man, he know how to get our people, man, for pennies. Pennies on the dollar, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and if they would have just stayed loyal to the Lord, eventually they would have had the same amount of money on the right-hand side. But they just didn't want to wait on the Lord.
That's right.
Because that's part of our inheritance on leaving Babylon. Just like we left ancient Egypt with substance, the Most High, beginning on this side, we're going to leave this kingdom with substance too. All right? One of the main things, the men of the Lord, we're going to have spiritual power. That's worth more than anything else. You're going to have spiritual power, man. Even when we get beamed up in the chariots, bro.
Yeah, before that,
Yeah, before that. That's what I'm saying, before that. You got it now.
All right, Isaiah 19:14.
Yeah.
The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err, and every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
Yeah, man, that's why you see the volatility very high right now in all industries, all markets. And
Everybody
shit,
fucked up right
they
now.
saying, man, like, basically, even if you want to make a purchase on Temu, because Temu known for having cheap, like, quality shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it before the 25th of this month, because them tariffs are going to really take in effect, man. You know?
Bro ain't lying too. I went to this one new restaurant that just opened, and I like them, man. I ain't gonna say the name, but I really like them. Make a long story short, I went to them the other week ago, and yo, they said they ain't had no fucking French fries, bro. He said the truck ain't never show up. The guy said he was gonna show up at a particular time. He never showed. I said, damn, bro, how y'all gonna be a particular restaurant and not have no fries? And he was like, man, the guy told me it was something about it. He was stuttering, something about a tariff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, that shit real.
Yeah.
Like bro said the other week, he said it's gonna affect all industries, man. And that thing hit fast, bro. Soon as bro said that, the following week, I went to one of my favorite restaurants, and he said he had no fries, bro, because the truck saying something, it got something to do with the terrorists, man. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And how I know he ain't really know much about it, he was trying to remember what it was that the guy said. He was stuttering. He's like, tariff? I was like, oh shit, I know what that is. I said, bro, it's all good. It's not your fault. Shit happens, man. I run my own business myself, because it's a young guy, man, but he running for his father. His father owns the business, but the son runs it. Little young guy. And it reads, continuing on, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do.
Yeah, no work, man. It don't matter if you a big wig CEO all the way down to a janitor, man. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna be no work out here real soon, man. And I believe, this is what I personally believe. I believe around the time, because Trump say he gonna hit all them other countries like in 90 days. So 90 days is like July sometime, right? I believe like it's gonna be some type of false flag or pandemic that's gonna occur around that time, and he's gonna blame everything on what's going on instead of the actual tariffs he put into play, man. You know, because he saw the master of the okie doke, man. You know, scriptures say he's wiser than Daniel, so you know that's why even in their fucking Illuminati shit, they got that shit called the hidden hand. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, exactly, man. So because he'll throw a rock and hide his hand type shit, man. You know,
He's gonna be like the Most High so
Yeah.
bad. He wanna be like the angels, man. Remind me of that angel who was writing on the wall, man. To that one, I think it was the Persian Empire. He was writing on the wall, I think it was before the Persian. I forget exactly which empire, but they told the emperor who was ruling at that time, look, man, you done. The next thing you know, after the angel was done writing on the wall, picture a mysterious hand, bro, writing a language you don't know about something about you that's not in a good light, bro. And then next thing you know, you get taken over, man. That's scary, bro.
Mhm.
So that's Esau. He want to be like the both side, man.
Yeah.
Putting his hand right and then hiding his face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why, like, Esau, he wants it to be a controlled collapse and shit, man. Controlled martial law, but it's gonna get out of hand because Yahweh Shem
He gonna
Yahshua
take
is
control.
gonna-
Yeah, the
take
angels,
control.
the
angels gonna
angelics.
take control, man.
Mhm.
Everything's gonna heat up quick, man. You know, while niggas is having their little swine cookouts today, man, and shit.
Swine.
They on the grill and
Easter
shit.
swine
Yeah,
and
Easter
shit.
swine and shit.
Bro
man.
ain't lying. I smelt that shit on the way here, man.
You know, this is the perfect time to get niggas, man. While they eating and drinking.
man, marrying, giving in marriage, fucking around and
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, man, because, you know, especially this time of year, man, this, you know, you got graduation season, prom season and shit, man. This is the perfect time,
Fuck
man.
nigga season, man.
Yeah, it's a perfect folly season, basically. So it's the
Yeah.
perfect time for the Lord to strike, man. You know?
Man, every year been a great year to
Oh, yeah,
strike,
oh, yeah,
man.
oh, yeah,
I
oh,
really
yeah.
believe something major this year is gonna really strike. The Most High gonna strike. It's probably gonna catch us off guard, man.
No.
No, I'm not
we
saying.
watching. We watching.
No. That's not what I'm saying, bro. When I say catch us off guard, I'm like, damn. I thought it was gonna happen a little. I didn't think it was gonna happen so soon. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, speak for yourself, bro. Speak for yourself, man.
Nah, this is what I'm saying. Nah, let me break it down even more.
Yeah.
We expecting it sooner, right? But the Lord can make it happen sooner than what we thought.
Uh-oh.
Bro, it can happen tomorrow. We can
Well, I
be.
don't
We can
know
be.
about tomorrow though.
we can- You don't know how the Lord work, bro.
Because the chip.
Bro,
gotta
when
come out.
COVID hit, it literally happened like.
Nah, but I'm saying, you know, you got the chip and everything.
This is what I'm saying, bro. The Lord, if the Lord is the King of times, man, he could do whatever he need to do, bro.
Yeah, he can speak.
It can happen next week. It can happen next month.
Yeah. Well,
It can
that's
happen
that's
much
why we
sooner
say-
than it can happen much sooner than we think, man. Is what
That's-
I'm trying to say, bro.
That's why we always say.
That's what I'm saying. It
Lord
can-
willing.
That's what I'm saying. When I say catch us off guard in
Yeah.
a good light, bro, not in a bad light.
Because I be watching,
Yeah,
bro.
not in a bad light, bro.
Like the
You
Lord
thinking
got
it?
me on the edge to the
I ain't
point.
talking about in that matter, bro.
I watch day and night, bro. Like,
I ain't talking about in that matter
Yeah.
because look, when COVID hit, I didn't even know the Lord was gonna shut this bitch down like that. Did
But-
you think the Lord was gonna shut the
yeah, because I was saying the Lord's Prayer back then every day. Every day I said
Bro.
the Lord's Prayer, it remind me of how I be
What I'm
pleasing with the
saying is
Lord,
this,
man.
bro. When COVID hit, bro,
Yeah.
did you expect for it to be like how I looked at that time? Remember you
Yeah,
sent me
I
a
expected-
video.
I expected it to be a
You
complete
sent me
shutdown.
a video, right?
Yeah, I want.
And everybody was nobody outside but essential workers, man.
Yeah.
I
but-
was,
but
bro.
who
I was
on that watch, though?
I was in awe. I
But
was
who-
in awe because I was like, man,
But we was.
I ain't know it was gonna get that bad, bro. I know it was gonna get bad.
But we was ready, and who was?
We was
rejoicing?
ready. Yeah,
Who
we was ready.
rejoicing?
Us, man.
We was like,
While
man,
everybody was crying, we
we-
was rejoicing, man.
because we thought the Lord was about to bring it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
what
see
I
what I'm
thought.
saying?
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
what I
what I'm
thought.
saying.
But what I'm saying is, I ain't know it was gonna happen that fast though,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
Yeah. I
Because next
understand.
thing I know, they was talking about a COVID virus, and every
Yeah,
week got
yeah,
worse.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, I woke up.
Yeah.
They said everything is shut down. Can't nobody go outside. I was like, what?
Yeah. I
I didn't expect that. That's what I'm saying. That caught me personally. I'm gonna speak for myself.
Yeah.
That caught me off fucking guard, bro. I was like, damn. I was like, Lord.
Because remember,
I said, Lord, I'm ready. Let's do it.
but remember,
let's do it.
Remember, we was telling people it was going to happen the whole time, though. Remember,
We
was
been
saying,
told them the Lord was gonna
hey,
shut
the
the-
Lord was
shut
gonna
everything down.
everything.
For
And
years.
then it finally came.
And then, bro, when it came,
Yeah.
bro, yeah, you right, man.
Yeah, 'cause,
I just ain't know it was gonna be that. I ain't know it was gonna be that, bro.
Yeah, but phase 2 coming.
I ain't
again.
know it was gonna be that. And
The
then when
next
the
time it's
Lord
gonna
did
be
it,
permanent.
the next time it's permanent. We've been
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
Cause that shit right there, that really was supposed to go down there.
Yeah.
But Esau, I don't
They
know what the
bought-
fuck
they
he
bought
did,
more
man.
time.
They bought more time, man. So the Lord gave the okay on it. I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get you niggas next time, man.
Yeah.
The Most High, like, I'm gonna get you motherfuckers next time, man.
Mhm.
And next time, ain't gonna be no more time.
Gotta keep going, bro.
Cause you can't keep a kingdom going like this, bro.
Queendom, man. This ain't no kingdom.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a fucking queendom.
I stand corrected.
It's ran by women. Even Beyonce told the world. She said, "Who run the world? Girls." And Esau allow it.
Yeah, it be niggas writing they fucking songs.
That's it.
They with the shits.
That's right.
I've seen so many damn rap songwriters that write rap songs for women.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that Rihanna's song was written by a nigga.
Yeah.
Rihanna, $6,000 bills, still got my money. That was written by a nigga.
There you go.
I seen the fucking video. The dude was like, "This ain't never been done like this before." Like I noticed when he was like, and the nigga had the whole science of it. That's how you know he with the program. He's like, I noticed when I was in the clubs, when women's songs come on, dudes don't dance. They don't say the rhymes like that. He was like, man, I was like, I see how dudes react when I put something that a dude would say, but let a female say it.
Yeah.
He said the next time that joint came out,
Yeah.
he said dudes was fucking saying the same lyrics from that song, bro.
Yeah.
Moving and dancing and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, these niggas, they with the program, man.
Yeah, because we'll never say this a kingdom, and the reason why we call it a queendom is because in order for this place to really be called a kingdom, it has to be one nation under God. Even Esau got that part right, but he left off the what? The main God, the Most High. All right, that's how you know King David and King Solomon, their kingdoms were actual real kingdoms because they was led up under what? The spirit and guidance of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, no other societies really on this earth is you can really call them being a kingdom. All right, because none of these other nations belong to God. So essentially, they all were queendoms, and we living in the last queendom right now. All right, to be called a real kingdom, it has to be up under what? A supreme being, because the Most High is the king. All right, and he said he doing the earth with men as he please. You see what I'm saying?
He gave these these feeble men a chance to become their own like kings, man. That's how you know the Lord is a just power, man.
Yeah.
He like, all right, man, this is my kingdom, but I'm gonna give each and every one of the last one of y'all a little chance and time to rule, man.
Yeah.
Some of these motherfuckers
but-
had multiple times to rule, man.
But they ruled in what? Wickedness,
man.
And not up under Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So the Lord never even respected none of these other societies.
Yeah, man.
That's why he respected what? King David, all right, King Solomon. He even had a place for him built in them kingdoms. Notice no other kingdom on the earth has a place for God. Ain't nobody else got no sanctuary or altar set up to the Most High. So that's how you know all the other things set up under the sun, they haven't been real kingdoms. All right? The only kingdoms that really existed was when Israel ruled on the earth. Those are the real kingdoms. You see what I'm saying? You got it, bro. Because they was up under God. One nation up under God, bro. Esau do that to make mockery of the Heavenly Father and His Son. All right, they say in God we trust, but their God go back to what? One of the Most High angels on the left-hand side, not the Most High Himself. Because God ain't dealing with these other nations, because they heathens. You got it, bro.
That's why Tyrese, he could never shake that baby boy character, man. You know what I mean? That's a huge demon that he's still battling until this day. And that movie came out like 25 years ago.
Beautiful point, bro.
Mashallah.
Yeah. Beautiful point.
Because, you know, he was all up under the nigga woman.
Thank
in
you,
that
brother.
movie,
Queen
man.
of Heaven.
Yeah, Queen of Heaven.
Queen
What's
of
his
Heaven.
name? What's his name was more in the right spirit? Ving Rhames.
There you go.
Then goddamn Tyrese.
That's right, Al.
You know?
That's right.
Nigga cooking eggs, man, butt naked and shit, man. Asking Jody for some eggs if he wants some eggs, man.
Yeah. Well, Jody was supposed to have been out the house though.
Yeah,
Anyway, right?
He's supposed to have been out the house.
Anyway,
You
right?
ain't supposed to be living at home with your mother.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right after Baby Boy, niggas started driving their girls' cars a lot.
There you go.
Just started seeing that shit, man. I was like, what the fuck? A nigga driving this girl car shit? That's a girl car, man.
Because Esau allowed them to be the only ones making money.
Yeah.
Jake was getting sent to prison all the fucking time. So when
By the
they
woman.
came out, the only car they could drive was their woman car. Because as he went down, the energy went to her. So Esau made her go up.
One thing
Her value went up. You got it, bro.
Only thing I really respected about that movie was Tyrese, man. We need to go out. You see everybody get money? Everybody making transactions, man. What's wrong with us, man? Pastor Tar even said it. Ain't no reason not to have no money. That's one thing I respected in that movie. That's the only one little. And he had his boy out there hustling and shit. Jordy was making money, bro. He was getting clientele. He did it like the wrong way and shit. I think he was getting the material, the clothes. I don't know how I can't remember how he was getting it, if it was stolen or what. I can't remember. But he did what he had to do, man.
I think he was buying in like black
wholesale,
market.
yeah, wholesale,
like
black market,
like
yeah,
the Goods.
right.
Even back then.
Yeah, bro, like knockoffs.
Yeah.
And he was reselling them in the streets. His boy, he wasn't really no hustler, bro. All he knew was to take the gun and rob a nigga. He tried to sell it. He tried to sell something to a female, and she was like, "Man, how you gonna try to sell me something? You get mad at me."
That was Cuba Gooding, little brother. Right?
Yeah, bro, looked just like him too.
He looked like
a unibrow. Yeah, he had like a unibrow, man.
But they nothing alike though.
Oh yeah.
Because his younger brother, he didn't sell out.
Yeah, he ain't sell out. Yeah.
Cooper sold out.
Cuba sold out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little brother was like.
After that movie, he ain't really get no major roles.
Yeah.
How I know he was in a lot of B movies and shit.
Because he didn't want to what? Sell out.
Yeah, bro.
He didn't want to do all the other shit his big brother had to do. Cuba.
Makes sense.
And Cuba's in the indictment with P. Diddy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Cuba stay in trouble, man.
Thank you, bro.
You know?
Verse 16, it reads, "In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts."
Yeah, man. The judgments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. You know, we're gonna have great evils come upon the earth, man, and these niggas gonna really literally tuck their tails, man. You know, when all hell break loose, you know, hey man, these 2/3 niggas, man, they gonna be like literally running looking for us in that time, man, and we ain't gonna be found pursuing the Amos, man, because it's gonna be a famine of the word, man, and also it's gonna be a famine of seeing us, man.
Technology.
Yeah.
Because they ain't going to be able to track us no more.
We ain't going, and when that time comes, the famine of the word, you know, our IP address gonna be like just out of the window in that time. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody gonna have no goddamn IP.
God.
And then what I'm saying too is, brother, they ain't gonna be able to gang stalk brothers no more.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be every man for themselves. They're gonna be worried about their own family in that day. We gonna be the farthest thing away from their minds.
Exactly.
Dumb fucks.
And then also we gonna be in our power.
Yeah.
So that's a time when niggas ain't gonna wanna come looking for us. We gonna come looking for you.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
should have been enjoying their family, man, instead of just, take a regular fucking job. Why you like, bro?
Yeah.
You didn't wasted all that time, and you can't even blow the money now.
Yeah.
All that money you got now,
Yeah.
we're doing the time of terrorists. Everything's gonna be shut
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Trading shut down. It's
Yeah.
gonna go back to a barter system, man. Everything gonna be shut the fuck down.
Yeah.
This is the beginning to the end of all of this shit, bro.
That's right.
That terrorist shit.
That's right.
That's how I'm saying. I always knew, man. Trump, man. I'm like, he the one, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's still taking time, bro.
It is.
Like, I just believe, man, if Kamala got in, we would have been really.
Yeah. The Lord ain't here.
Because them crackers would have went crazy, bro.
But
The Lord gave them more time.
Yeah, man.
You know, because even
He made it look like Kamala. The Lord made it look like Kamala, but it always been Trump.
That's it.
It always been that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I you know what I'm saying.
I wanted it to be Kamala too at one point in time. I'm like, damn, if she get in,
time wise,
the dudes, they really lose they.
Thank you.
The Lord, he probably ain't wanted to go so fast like that, cause bro, right? If she would have got in, we'd have been out of here already.
Yeah.
Maybe the Lord, for some reason, he ain't wanted to go that fast, cause y'all gotta understand. Once we in the kingdom, we ain't going back to hell, bro.
Yeah. Ever again.
We not gonna be living in hell no more.
Yeah.
We gonna be enjoying ourselves, man.
Yeah.
So I guess the Lord, like, man, put a little more sprinkle on it,
Yeah.
and y'all be good. Y'all gonna really appreciate me now.
Yeah. Because he got to remember the Most High still angry, bro.
Cause
Still
to the
mad.
Most High, yeah, it was
He
like a couple of
he
days
like,
ago, bro.
Fuck y'all niggas.
You right, cause
Hey.
one day to the Lord
Yeah.
is 1,000 span of years, man.
Yeah.
So the Lord, like the Most
Yeah.
High, like, man, this thing happened like a couple of days ago, man.
Yeah.
To him,
Yeah.
to us, we died, came back,
Yeah.
died, came back,
Yeah.
cause we in the flesh.
Cause you got the elect, like we said, we believe the elect is sealed. Apostle Tahar always say that. But that's not who the Most High is really mad at. That's why he protect us and keep us safe. No matter how long he allowed to go on, we still protected. But he really mad at 2/3. So the Lord really burning these niggas, man. He really like, he fucking them over bad. In the midst of doing that, look how he protect us though, brothers. We don't go through most of the shit them niggas be going through, bro.
Yeah, man, niggas getting starved out right now, man.
Come.
Like I went to this one Issacharite spot. Like, they got some good ass food around my way, man. I went like for the first time, maybe in like a year or two and shit, right? And it's a super bad bitch in there. This bitch built like a fucking Storm off X-Men type shit. You know what I'm saying? And
cartoon character.
yeah, an Overtribe bitch. So like, I remember seeing her a couple years ago. She was a lot thicker, but now she still look good, but you could tell she losing weight.
Down. Yeah, she toned it
like
down.
it's like niggas ain't got the money to like take her out no more and shit.
Eat
You know,
all good.
going on them buffets and dates and shit.
Best
You know what I'm
believe
saying?
niggas
So
was taking her out.
yeah, Jake getting
Busting her up.
yeah, Jake, and this is a super bad bitch. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So that's how you know Jake is getting starved out right now, literally, man.
Oh yeah.
All industries, like bro said, it
and
ain't.
then, look, and we said even with us, it'll affect us a little bit too. Cause remember, brothers, we ain't as big as we all used to be. This brother Kakam used to be way bigger and heavier than he is. Yashamar, even me. So you know what I'm saying? You see even brothers in the truth, we ain't eating like how we supposed to be eating, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we
Because
really
we
want.
still subject to the curses also. We in this shit with you niggas right along with you niggas, man.
Okay.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, but the difference between us and them niggas, man, we ain't missing no meals like
Oh,
that.
yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
yeah. Them niggas
yeah.
actually literally
Oh, yeah.
missing meals, going to the food pantry
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit,
oh, yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
Oh,
Yeah, Section 8 and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Bro ain't lying. I see that shit every day, man.
But I was just saying that to prove my point.
Oh,
Like
yeah, oh,
Yashamar
yeah.
was
Yeah, oh,
saying,
yeah, oh, yeah.
y'all niggas might as well should have been in the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They should have starved it for righteousness.
You know what I'm
sake.
saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
God,
To
God.
gain that reward.
Yeah.
Because although we in the world, we not of the world. So yeah, we still subject to things and everything
yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not as bad as these
Not as
niggas.
bad. Oh, yeah.
Because even though we ain't eating like how we supposed to
Right.
or we used to, you know what I'm saying? We still good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brother's still healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Lord
Brother
still-
still got healthy weight and
still
everything.
strong.
Lord
Still
want us to- The
strong.
Lord want us to. He been preparing us with that fasting.
That's
man.
it.
Cause it might be like I don't know. It might be. You might have to go without a day, man, or whatever, without eating, man.
And then the
But our
Lord,
body would be used to it already, cause we've been doing this shit, bro.
but then you got to remember the Lord said when
We
he
gonna
bring
eat.
the calamity
Yeah,
of
we
the
gonna
world,
eat. We
he
gonna
not
eat.
gonna make us subject to
He
the
not.
same thing
He
with
not.
them.
He not.
So
He
in
not.
that time, I'm not expecting to suffer no more, bro.
Psalms 91.
You know what I'm saying?
91 and I believe 10.
Cause the Lord said he said he gonna laugh at their fear and when their calamity come. So how is he gonna be able to do that? By way of his men.
Isaiah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I was telling you, even with the
My
brother
service
could come.
will show eat.
That's when we really gonna eat.
Yeah, that's when God.
That's when
wanna
we
get it.
really gonna eat.
Yeah.
And brothers gonna look good. All right, we're gonna have a spiritual power.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Isaiah 65.
All this stuff that y'all storing up.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, it's gonna be for the men of the Lord, bro. We're gonna be healthy, bro. We're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, we ain't at our highest right now, man. But the Lord said, "Hey, then shall my servants be known." So it's coming, brothers. You got it, bro.
Yeah, another reason. No, say what you gonna say,
No, I
bro.
was saying proof of that because even me personally, like now I only eat out like once, twice a week, man. I remember
Yeah.
there was a time I used to eat out like
Remember-
4 or 5 times.
The
a week.
Lord
Remember
really,
back in
the
our
Lord
early
really,
in early camps?
Yeah.
We used to go out every week.
Yeah.
the Lord really
The
do
brothers
that.
as a camp,
Camp, yeah.
we used to go to the best restaurants
Yeah.
and sit down and actually eat.
Fucking spy agents, followers.
Yeah,
The Lord, the reason why the Lord really is doing that, making us fast,
yeah,
is really to prepare our mind.
Yeah.
Because like bro said, when all hell break loose, we gonna be good.
yeah.
But I mean, what if there are certain brothers that have been fasting, the Lord might test them, put them in those little situations where they might not have food for like a day or two. But the Lord gonna eventually let them, you know what I'm saying,
Eat.
rejoice.
Eat and be good.
Yeah.
Like every brother's case, but a majority of Akim,
Yeah.
like bro said, we gonna rejoice, we gonna eat.
Yeah, especially our camp, cause we suffered, bro, and we in the DMV, the nation's capital. So you brothers throughout the
Home of
world,
fuck.
y'all can only
Shit.
imagine the type of demons we deal with here.
Yeah, this the main area where they must up the demons, man. The whole DC is built up in a fucking demonic symbol, bro.
Yeah, I believe it's an owl.
Owl.
When they pray, so that's how you know that's how you know the masters that created
Yeah.
the DC, the city,
Yeah.
they knew what the fuck they was doing. Every time I go there, it always wax worse, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not getting better. It may look pretty and shit
Mm-hmm.
to somebody that's looking from the outside in,
Yeah.
but once you live there and actually been living there and shit,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see that it ain't about shit. That shit is. That's why gays. That's why the rainbow community, they all flock there, man. That shit is
Dyke
like,
City. Dyke City. It belonged to the Queen of Heaven.
cause
Women.
what I mean?
Yeah. Women run DC.
Yeah, that's.
That's why any dude from out of town, like, yo, unless you got the bag, or like even dudes that got the bag, man, it's hard to get women over there, bro.
Mhm.
In DC now, man, cause they looking to fuck women, bro.
Mhm.
They not looking to fuck you, bro. You better off going like South Carolina or some shit, some goddamn way, North Carolina or some shit,
Mhm.
somewhere Texas,
Yeah.
you know. But women here, or
Hey, you see Apostle Rakar.
even up north is lenient. They got, you know what I'm saying?
But you seen Apostle Rakar, he ain't looked back. The Apostle Rakar went down to Texas, man. He like,
Oh, yeah, it's
he
like-
like fuck.
That's
he-
how you know what I'm
he
saying.
like,
It's the truth.
He like fuck up north.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's better than New York, better than
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yeah,
Because I done had a
he
lot
in
of
he in the
like
South.
fantastic women.
Yeah,
I've dated from New York,
yeah, yeah.
New Jersey, but down south, bro,
It's even better,
man.
Yeah, Apostle
If-
Rakar ain't
if,
looking
if,
back.
if you could, shit, get them out of the country, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Get them fresh out their country, like South America,
yeah. They more humble.
Central America. They will appreciate you and they will take care of you, man.
Mhm,
They will literally rub your feet every day, rub your back, what you need.
mhm.
I'm serious, man.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but
See
ye
that?
shall be hungry.
That's what I was.
Woo!
That's what I
I
was
know
saying.
what you meant, though. You
Yeah.
right, bro. You right.
You know, we're not. None of us is really eating like we really supposed to be eating, bro. Let's be real. Because
Yeah.
first of all, you
I-
ain't even really getting no nutritions out of none of this
man,
food.
Nothing, bro.
And it's all
very little,
solid.
very little.
It's all soylent green anyway.
Very little, bro.
So we don't even know what the hell we
You don't
eating.
even know if it got. You're right, bro. You don't even know if it got any nutrients in
You know
it.
what I'm
for real.
saying? So that's what I'm saying.
The only way you know is if how your body react to it. I
Yeah.
know certain foods like watermelon and shit,
Yeah.
spinach. My
Yeah.
body reacts good to it.
Cause remember this, Akim. The 90s, when you was growing up in the 90s, was not the food real?
That shit was real, man.
So progressively, as time go by,
bro said he used to eat
He's-
McDonald's every day.
Esau make the food worse and worse. So that's why I'm saying, like, we really not eating like how we supposed to be eating, bro. Cause if we was, we'll be looking like them big ass Nigerians, man.
Bro,
And them
they
Nigerians,
getting the real food, bro.
they got real
yeah,
fucking,
yeah, man.
real cattle,
Yeah.
real lamb, real sheep, real goats.
I think after the 90s, bro, that was it. Cause I mean, I remember we used to eat fucking 3-5 fried rice like every other fucking day, man.
And got big. And we
And that was
getting
real
big.
chicken. Them motherfucking gooks was cooking, bro.
And
They was
you-
frying real chicken and fried rice.
And you had healthy weight on you. And you didn't get sick.
You got energy.
And you
Every
ate-
time we ate it, we got energy.
And you ate whatever you wanted. You can't go to no gook spot and eat now.
You get fat quick.
Because as time, I'm just saying, you ain't getting no nutrients.
Nope, at all,
It's
bro.
no,
And you'll get fat.
it'll actually clog your blood arteries. It'll actually give you high blood pressure. That mumbo sauce and all that, that shit'll kill you. You can't eat no mumbo sauce now, but back in the 90s, you can eat it. So what I'm saying is everything has gotten progressively worse. All right, that's why the Lord said he's gonna have to shorten the days, otherwise ain't no brothers gonna be alive for him to come back and save. Cause we right living on the earth right along with you niggas. So the Lord, we know we in that season, cause if this thing keep going, bro, Esau gonna kill everybody. You see? You got it, bro.
It says, and behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice.
And that's more ways than one. That's not just talking about physically. That's talking about spiritually too, because the Most High gonna give us spiritual power. So really in that day, we ain't gonna even really need to eat or drink nothing. We're gonna have spiritual power. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord said, man shall not live off of bread alone. All right? All these niggas worried about is how they gonna eat, get their next meal. And it's times, brothers, we over here, we fasted, man. All right? We fat while these niggas eating filet mignon during our high holy days, brother, we're fasting, man. Because on certain days, I ain't know what the fuck to eat. I was reading the ingredients, and I'm like, what is that? What is that?
Everything.
I say, you know what? I'm just not gonna eat it all today. I'm in a high holy day time period anyway, during the Passat. So some days, even during the Passat, I wasn't even eating nothing, bro. Because I was looking, reading ingredients. I'm like, man, I don't even know what the fuck I can eat. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Esau got to be put down, man.
Yeah,
He gotta be
man.
put out of power, man. He got.
So we're not as big as, we're not at our full potential. Kakama's not as big as he really supposed to be. And I'm talking about in stature and might and power, because we get fueled through the food. All right? Yashamar, he's not as big as he really supposed to be. I'm not as big as I'm supposed to be. We all supposed to be
Huge.
bigger and stronger, bro.
You supposed to look better, bigger than bodybuilders.
You see
man.
what I'm saying?
To be honest with you, bro.
And younger. And younger, because we still young men. But this food that we eating
Yeah.
is meant to destroy us and kill us, man.
Another plague of the mind. They tell you, dudes our age, we old. That's what they saying.
Mhm.
Chris Brown, he embraced his age. Yeah, I'm up.
There you go.
I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm up now.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being in your 30s and 40s and 50s. That's young, bro.
Right.
Now 100, 60, 70, that's old, bro.
Right.
80, that's old, bro.
Right.
Man, it was one brother in the scriptures, man. He said he was old as dirt. He was like, I still feel like I'm young as hell.
Mhm.
That's how you know everything back then was like,
Good.
made you feel like a superhero, man.
Good.
That's why we was able to live to 100 years old, damn near.
Mhm.
Especially when we were straight up gods, man.
Mhm.
When we were straight up gods, when we were being called the sons of God, man.
Yeah.
Back in the Garden of Eden, man.
Yeah. Cause they wasn't spraying no chemtrails back in the early 80s and 90s. All this is relatively new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you look at technology has advanced in the past decade alone. All right? You went through the 90s and 80s where our fun or social media was being outside on the block playing until what? The street light came on. That was our social media. So we were all healthy. When I was younger, that's when I was at my biggest, man. I had grown men, teachers scared of me.
Remember back in the day, my day?
Yeah, because we were huge.
They was telling you, I remember
Yeah,
dudes,
they-
older dudes, they was like, yo,
Yeah.
remember back in our time?
They thought I
I'm
was
looking at
age.
these guys like, yo, you know
Yeah.
how old he is?
Yeah, they thought I was their age, bro, and I was only 15, 16, 17 years old. But the food was better back then.
Yeah.
So every year going by get progressively worse and worse and worse. That's why the Lord gonna have to come back and get us, bro. We not living or eating like we supposed to be
Man,
doing.
It was a time.
I don't care what,
Yep.
and some brothers might be doing fairly well, but
Yeah.
you still not at your full potential,
Still
man.
subject under this devil.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta go to the one in need of all things from the enemy.
God, yeah, that's a spirit. Cause I remember a couple months ago, man, I had a pizza, man, and that shit made me sick. Man.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, it's something Esau putting in the carbs too.
There
Cause
you
Esau
go.
know Jake like carbs and
Thank
shit.
you, brother.
You know, I'm thinking it's parasites or something.
There
He
you
putting
go.
in that shit, man.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's why other
shit,
countries
man.
they do a detox every 6 to 9 months. You ask a person in America when the last time they did a detox, they'll tell you over 20 years ago. Am I lying, bro?
Hey, Jake,
Bro, ain't lying, man.
when Jake locked up, that's when they do a detox.
Thank you, brother.
Man. That's
That-
when they start fasting.
Thank
Going
you,
to
my
bed,
brother.
going to
Going to
bed.
bed.
Look
Thank
at
you.
Lil Dirt
P.
going
Diddy.
to bed.
P.
P.
Diddy.
Diddy showing his real white gray
yeah.
hair.
Yeah, during the COVID.
He got gray hair. Nah, even now they
Yeah.
said Diddy got a full gray hair a
I-
bit
I believe
in
it.
prison right now, man.
I believe, but during COVID, we seen a true Diddy.
Yeah, that was the real Diddy.
That was the real Diddy.
Yeah. The real Diddy, even LeBron, his whole hair and beard was all white, man.
Thank you, brother.
Shit,
During
man.
COVID, man.
He ain't even that old. That's because he been through a lot, man.
Mhm.
You know when you go through a lot at an early age,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
and you got your whole family depending on you, your head turn white quicker.
But they actually represent wisdom. Because LeBron James in his world, he's wise beyond his age. I mean, this man was on a high level back when he was in fucking middle school.
Explains why the
He
Lord
was-
had white hair. Like,
Bro, back when he was in middle school, he was like a grown man. All right, he was schooling his the coaches and shit, man. So LeBron James, he was destined for success, man. Cause you can't take away the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that guy
how old
got.
is LeBron, bro? 40.
Yeah, he like 40. Yeah.
Damn, I'm 2 years younger than him, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And he got white hair.
Even like you look at his children though, man, they turned out all right. Same thing with Carmelo Anthony, man.
Yeah, that's how you
what
know
I'm
the
saying?
Lord.
He raised his son, bro. No matter what you say about Carmelo Anthony, Kanye, his son, that young brother, man, he got a beautiful soul, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Yeah,
They
he-
did right by their children.
Yeah, he made sure they ain't come nowhere near what they
Thank
got to go through
Thank
to
you,
get
bro.
to what they got.
Thank you. And you look at Kanye, his son, that guy worked for everything he got. Even though his father, one of the greatest basketball players on the planet. Carmelo Anthony. Kanye, he put in the work, bro. He his own entity. Just like Yahushua, he's his own entity. Although, you know what I'm saying, when you see Yahushua, you see the Most High. But at the end of the day, Yahushua came down here on this earth and he put in work. The Most High didn't just give him what he got. He earned it, bro. Same thing with us. You got it up. Because niggas try to act like we spoon-fed or something. You know, and like we didn't really we're not putting in work to receive the blessing the Most High gonna give us, man.
Lord literally died for his, man.
Thank you.
How many niggas can say that, man?
Yeah.
Nigga, you see a nigga on social media, I died for mine.
Yeah.
Then when the shit hit the fan,
Yeah.
oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man.
Yeah.
I thought you said you was gonna die for yours, man.
Yeah. And his is talking about, like you said, y'all should martyr the little ones. The 144,000 and the whole nation of Israel. He told the Most High, look, I'll do the prison bid for them. I'll do it.
Yeah.
And you niggas are ungrateful.
Yeah. You had niggas literally snitch on their peoples, man. They didn't want to do the time, man.
Yeah.
Came out and still snitched.
Yeah. You got it, bro.
It says, behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
So that's not talking about everybody, man. Everybody not included in this. You know, you got some people out here talking about they prophets and they the men of the Lord, but then they not out here teaching. They not out here doing what we doing. They not going through the persecution.
Yeah, they hiding behind fucking AI, man.
You know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit ain't even real, man.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? How could they compare their life to our life when we really live this and they not? They not going through what the brothers really go through, man. And it's so much stuff we go through, we don't even tell y'all, bro. And that's for every camp. Brothers, 90% of the stuff brothers go through, the world will never know about it. Because we ain't going to tell nobody anyway. We going to go to the Most High.
Even with us, man, we don't tell each other.
Yeah, I don't tell these
we
brothers
just
everything.
come and this hour I did this, that
Yeah,
hour. The
yeah.
next day I did that. The next
Yeah.
day I did. Bro, I got stuff I just went through. Y'all don't
Yeah.
even know, man.
But you
It's
working
between me and the Most High, man, and the Son.
you working out your own
Yeah,
salvation
man,
with
yeah,
fear and
bro.
trembling. Because the
Yeah.
Most High want a personal relationship with every last
Not
one
only
of us.
that, bro, how else can you be a king if you can't go through your own shit?
Yeah,
How you gonna be able to guide somebody else
yeah,
and you can't deal with your own? People are gonna come to us in the
Yeah.
very end.
yeah,
When all hell break loose, people are gonna come to us in the very end.
yeah,
And if you ain't able to hold your own shit, how you gonna hold your own people?
yeah,
How you gonna hold your own people?
yeah,
And they gonna be coming to you.
yeah.
You gotta be a king. That's
Yeah.
what true kings are about. True kings are solo
Yeah.
warriors, man.
Yeah. And then the Most High said, I knew you from the beginning. He knew us by our name. He called us by our name. So that sounds like a personal relationship to me. All right? Even his son, Yahushai, when this thing go down, the Lord gonna allow his son, Yahushai, to crown us like the Most High crowned him. All right? He's gonna crown every last one of the 144,000 men, all right, that stood so stiffly. one by one. We don't know how long that ceremony gonna be. We don't even know how long that ceremony gonna be for the Lord to crown every last one of us for the whole kingdom to witness this, man. All right? That's why the Lord said, eyes have, you don't know, whatever you thinking, it's a million times over that in terms of what the Most High got planned for us,
Man,
man.
the whole world gonna see us get crowned, bro.
Thank you, bro.
The heathens gonna be looking from afar like, man,
But,
got the crowns on their head, man. What is going on?
But how can the Lord crown you unless He has a personal relationship with you? It's gonna be one by one. It ain't gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, a 2-for-1 special. Nah, man, it's gonna be, that's even every brother gonna get beat up.
5 at a time. Come on.
Nah, it don't work
crown
like
y'all
that.
5 at a time, real quick.
Even every brother gonna get beaten up in them chariots one by one.
What type of power is that, man? Where your
Yeah.
God knows you, each and every
By
one
your
of us,
name.
man.
By your name.
Even the scriptures tell you the Lord know how many hairs on your head, man.
That's magnificent, bro.
That's
Think
super.
about
That's
that.
superpower. That's a superman, bro.
Man, I would never even think to count the hairs on my body, cause
1.
they endless. You'll lose
You can't,
track.
bro.
You can't. But the
That's how you know we are all designed by the Most High and the Son, bro.
Thank
We
you.
all designs. Yahweh Shah was the blueprint. Then after him came us, bro.
Thank you.
And that I know the Lord know every number and everything, because even when I design stuff, I gotta put everything in order.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put everything in order so much, you start remembering. Oh, I put that over there. I put that up.
Mm-hmm.
As an artist, man. Even rappers and shit.
Yeah.
You remember the whole damn song even after years later.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes you gotta write it down. The Most High don't gotta write nothing down, bro.
It's a superpower, bro. Bro, you talking about an entity that put the sun right there,
Mm-hmm.
that put the moon right there,
Yeah.
that put Leviathan in the ocean, a sea creature that has yet to be seen, bro. But he
Yeah.
coming.
That's right.
It's gonna scare the shit out of these people, bro.
That's right, huh? Same thing with us. We coming too.
We coming, bro.
And the world gonna see the real men of the Lord. Right now, everybody look at us like we nobodies, man. We the blunt of all jokes. Oh, look at this little guy. He ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord gonna show the world that, look, these were His men the whole time. You got it, bro.
Bro ain't lying. Send them little fucking gang stalkers, man. Oh,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Yeah,
Acting
man.
like they,
Yeah.
talking with you normally and shit. They be
Mhm.
sending them, bro.
Mhm.
They try to size you up,
Mhm.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. Money,
Acting all friendly and shit.
money wise.
Yeah, man.
They paper check you. Yeah, you know, they pull up in brand new cars and shit. You know, they know you ain't on they level financially, you know. But they do that in arrogance, man, because they like, look, I got the money, I got the bag, but you don't have the Lord. Just like in that movie they said we got this and that, but they said we got the Hulk. Yeah, y'all can say y'all got this and that, but we say we got the Most High and His Son, bro. You got it, man.
Zephaniah 3:19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her out, Salakia, and gather her that was driven out.
Yeah, because the nation of Israel is likened unto being a woman, a precious, delicate woman. That's how the Most High look at us, man.
You say, bro?
No, Salakia.
Yeah, the Most High look at us as being like a delicate woman. All right, but meanwhile, the whole world, they make fun of us, man. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't making too much that fun. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah.
them damn terrorists, especially after COVID.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
COVID here, I was like, hey man, so what's the joke now, Barakatah? What's the joke now? Wasn't too many smiles, man. Barakatah, man, wasn't too many smiles and shit, man.
And that's the allergies and shit, the pollen and shit.
Yeah.
You look at your car's fucking green. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how many times you wash your car. You ain't washing that shit off.
You right. I wash my shit every day, man. That shit build up within the next few hours, man. You see it the next day, bro.
Mm-hmm. You know? So that's a weakness though.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause
You see?
Yeah, my body think it's under attack.
Thank you.
But it's the Esau, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Not giving a land Sabbath, man.
So
You know?
so that's a weakness though. That's what I'm saying. You not what you supposed to be, bro.
God.
None of us, because we what? We up under captivity.
Yeah.
All right? And that's Come on, speak on it, bro.
Yeah, man, because it's like, man, and this is hereditary. I couldn't even battle this because my dad had it. He had allergies, and he passed it on to me. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
So
But-
that's a part of the curses you got to.
Thank you. But the Lord gonna get his brother spiritual powers
Yeah.
real soon. And you people lifetime, and y'all gonna see him at his best. All right? That's why we told y'all, man, we don't think we better than nobody, man, because we still in captivity right along with y'all.
Better than them 2 niggas.
No, I'm just saying, like, what we capable of,
Yeah, man.
they capable of it too. They just choosing to live the life they live because they don't want to suffer, bro. But we're going to receive the reward for this suffering, man. Being subject to all this stuff, bro. All right? In the kingdom of heaven,
Real quick, bro.
men of the Lord, we ain't going to have no allergies, man. We're not going to get sick. We're not going to get tired. We're not going to be faint. But a lot of brothers be like that now. One solar flare almost knocked me out. I ain't lying, bro. I almost passed out.
God.
One solar flare hit me, bro. I almost passed out, bro.
The Lord gave you some power, man.
You
Your
see
body. That's how you know our bodies gotta change, bro. If bro passed out, that's how I know the Lord gotta change some type of whatever the power's gonna do to us. It's gonna have to manipulate, make us stronger, because these bodies ain't gonna be able to take it.
Thank you.
So however the Lord do it to make these bodies stronger, He gonna have to make them stronger, bro.
Yeah. Because these brothers know I'm energy sensitive. So I feel things way before the vast majority of the population. I be telling the brothers, hey, bro, you know there's a major solar storm
You know
going
why
on
you
right now.
you know why your body do that for real though, bro? Because that's what happens when we've been in captivity for so long, man, up under fake food, GMO, fake clouds, fake weather, everything fucking fake except for the Most High and the Sun, the Akim we do the work with. But everything, man, like it's kind of like that movie with Will Smith and his son. They came back to the earth after 1,000 years, and everything, the atmosphere was so much thicker and greater. Their body couldn't even handle that shit. And that's how the earth's really supposed to been. When the humans were living on that earth in that movie, they fucked the earth up. And that's what's going on now. Esau fucked the earth up to the point where, which will never happen, to the point where they had to go to Mars and start a colony in that movie. I think the name of the movie is 1,000 Years Later, some shit like that. They went back to Earth for 1,000 years, him and his son, and they had to put a fucking mask on, bro, because the atmosphere was so beautiful. So when our body is hit with supernatural, real sunlight
real
stuff,
energy,
you supposed to get.
Yeah,
Your body like, oh
hey,
shit.
it almost-
Really, the
Yeah.
shit in your body is like parasitic right now.
Yeah.
So really, when
Yeah.
the positive energy hit your body,
yeah.
those are parasites.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what is this shit, man?
Getting
Go away, getting killed.
Getting killed off. You right, huh?
That's why when you wake back up, you renew, bro.
Yeah,
Like, damn.
Hey, there's auroras going on right now down south, man.
Hold on, bro.
Auroras.
Yeah.
Oh, auroras.
They said it might hit
Raising
Maryland
Dion.
tonight.
Yeah.
They said it might hit Maryland tonight, though. I
Raising
just read the
Dion.
article.
Yeah,
It
right.
said it's supposed to hit.
Yeah, that's why they spraying heavy and
Thank you,
shit
brother.
right now. That toxic.
That's why I was
Thank
trying to tell the brother the other day. I said, bro, you don't see the thick clouds and shit? They said it was. I said, he said, not in my area. It's sunny over here.
Where
I'm
I
like,
was
what the
at,
fuck?
where I was at was a blue sky, bro. You know what I'm
You
saying?
see how it is now?
It wasn't like that where I was at.
All right,
The
so
area I was working
where I
at,
was at, bro, it was like this today.
Yeah,
It was like this yesterday with thick clouds, but the sun was still out.
yeah.
But the clouds, man, was
Well,
blocking the sun.
Where I was at, it was nothing but the sun and blue skies.
Yeah, so that's how I know, like you said, a fucking twilight happened. When I called you yesterday, you was like, oh, I ain't seen nothing, man. I was like, all right, bro, I'll let you later.
Yeah, it was cloudy. Yeah, it was cloudy where I was at. It was
Yeah.
cloudy where I was at. Yeah.
Not
So
me.
so wherever you was at, bro, was a twilight.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
You see that shit?
It was a twilight, bro.
Yeah.
Cause when you said that, I was like, man, what the fuck, bro? He must be in where them Edomites is at or some shit, man.
Nah, man.
Cause you know they only hit like they only hit the Israelite areas, man, like the major areas in the cities.
Yeah, I was,
So maybe you wasn't in the city.
I was over this area.
Alright, that's why. Cause I was in like the major areas in the city, bro.
I was in a
And they don't
Columbia.
like they don't like us looking up in the city, man. Anywhere, all these major cities, they don't like it. That's where they do the most experiments.
Yeah. I was in Columbia / El Maryland.
those the boonies, man.
Yeah, so
That's to prove my point.
They don't really spray like.
Prove my point, bro.
Yeah, but if you're in Baltimore, they spray
Prove
the
my
hell.
point. It's who cloned Tyrone over there, man. DC who cloned New York City, who cloned Tyrone, Jersey, who cloned Tyrone. They do it in the major cities, man. Cause they want to have some safe zones for when them crackers and all them people can go when they round up their soldiers and shit. Precept, man.
Yeah, that's where they got the evacuation routes.
Yeah, I
The
remember when we
signs
first
are-
came in the truth, man.
They everywhere now, bro. Everywhere.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28. He's talking about the power, bro. It says, let me just get to the point.
And that's
Oh.
how it be. Like when the spirit hop on from brother to brother, man. When you see another brother going through something, then the Lord will put the spirit in that, let another brother step up to bear one another burdens, man.
That's
You
how
know
the
what I'm
spirit
saying?
work.
That's how it work, man. You got it up.
Verse 28, it says, hast thou not known, hast thou not heard,
Yeah.
that the everlasting power of the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth,
Yeah.
fainteth not, neither
Yeah.
is weary. There is
Most
no
High-
searching of his understanding.
The Most High don't get sick. He don't get tired. He don't sleep. He don't gotta eat. All right.
He
'Cause
created energy and food.
He
man.
is.
He is the energy
just,
and food.
He
Man.
just exists. You know? Picture that, bro. That's still unfathomable. I can't put my mind around that.
Yeah, a nigga try to like, where the bull sun come? You can't.
You can't.
Well, you'll never know.
You'll never know. Don't even.
Even the angels don't even question, man. That's
Yeah.
why they fit. Man, when you read the scripture, they say the angels tremble at the Heavenly Father, bro.
Why they in the sight
Because
of
of
the
his
Lord.
existence, man. It's like, man, this is magnificent. How did this happen?
Yeah, and then when the angels come down, brothers, we be getting, we get
Spooked
shit.
out. Because
Oh,
you like, man, because you know they magnificent, man. They in their glory. We not.
they high vibrational beings.
Because they vibrate off the Most High.
And
They
you feel
visit the
it.
Most High daily, bro.
They came down from the Most High. And
That's
you
scary,
feel that
man.
energy, man. You even though they look like a regular person, I'm like, bro, this ain't no regular
From
man.
another dimension, bro.
I feel the energy.
From another dimension.
I'm
you-
energy sensitive.
You got, bro. I sensed the energy when that angel came down in the mall and hopped back in the sky, bro.
Mhm.
I sensed that. I see. You can see the vibrations of light off of that angel, man.
Mhm.
That he was, just came from the Father, man.
Mhm.
Verse 29. It says, "He giveth power to the faint,
Mhm.
and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength.
Mhm.
Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength."
And not everybody is waiting upon the Lord. And that's the problem we have right now. That's the dilemma. These niggas want to get it on their own.
So
Because they got to get it now. They
So
like, I got to
big.
get mine now. They don't got time to wait on the Lord. They don't got time for the Most High. But we made time for the Most High. We put him first. So if you put the Lord first, how can you ever come last? All right? We'll never come last. The Most High always going to remember us, man. All right? Because we put him first. We put his son first. We put the kingdom of heaven first.
you Jaheim niggas, you better put that woman first.
And that's why that nigga where he at right now. Because he lived his whole life, Queen of Heaven, worshiping women, and all them bitches ruined his life. He's a perfect example of that, man.
He supposed to be signing niggas.
Give not thy strength to a woman.
Yeah.
And he did it. You got it, bro.
Hey, look at Sakari, man. He gave his straight one to a woman.
Thank
man.
you, brother.
Bowing down to her, man. Getting his
Popped him.
yeah, getting his cheeks clapped.
Yeah.
Like Big Hurt.
Hey,
he's-
cheeks. What
Big
is it?
Hurt. Big Hurt. You remember he used
Yeah.
to always say that shit. Getting your cheeks clapped. Man.
Hey, what do you call it? Chief Clap?
Oh man.
Chief Clapper? That's what he is.
Right, cheap clap.
Chief Clap.
Man.
You come up with a name, bro. You always do. This brother got a name for all these guys, man. You got it,
Hey,
bro.
that's
They
why
show-
Salaki,
Go ahead, go ahead.
that's why you gotta watch them overly tough gang niggas.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like who you trying
Speaking
to
of
prove?
the game,
who you
man,
trying
the
to
game
prove?
is like that. You said
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, who you trying to prove your point to that you tough, man?
That's
That
right,
you,
huh?
you a big man.
That's
Ben
right.
had his manhood
That's
too.
right.
They shall mount.
Yeah, we don't, man, brothers be solo one deep. We don't, bro, niggas be looking at us like, man, like, they like, you by yourself. That's why people always testing the brother could come. They always testing Yashimon. Because they see them by themselves, not knowing that they got a whole what? A mob with them. We the real mob. And these brothers are mob bosses, man.
We a real army.
Right. They mob bosses,
We
man.
a real mob army, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Esau got the mob army from the Heavenly Father and the Son, the angels, man.
Yeah.
Because Esau can see how the angels, they got the, like you said, they got the technology to see the angels invisible.
Yeah.
And they're set up so strategically,
Yeah.
like an army.
And all them gangs, they just cowards. All right. That's why they got to group up to go against what? One person. All right. They can't fight their battle by themselves. All right. And so from the moment these people join up or try to jump you, that's when God got to intervene, because it's no longer a fair fight. The Most High get anybody on the planet Earth a fair one-on-one with us, man. But from the moment you got to go get help, then the Most High had to intervene. So you no longer fighting Kakam. You no longer fighting Yashamar. You no longer fighting me. Now you going against the Most High. You see? You got it, bro.
They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall
Yeah,
run and
so
not
that
be
mean
weary,
we
and they
gonna
shall
fly.
walk and not faint.
We're gonna fly. Like Hancock, he can fly, but he ain't had no wings. All right, Superman. You got it, bro.
No, I'm saying I'm done. Done reading that. No, break it down, bro. Nah, go ahead, bro.
No, you got it.
No, you say what you said. You was breaking it
Yeah.
down, bro.
Yeah, read that part again.
Got you. This is Isaiah 40. Here you go.
Yeah, because it's like Yashamar say, we angels in human body. We're not in our angelic bodies, bro. We in human bodies.
Man,
So you're not gonna see the wings pop out.
that's how you know the Most High, bro. That's how you know he gonna change, bro. That power is gonna change these bodies, man. That these mortal bodies that we in, bro. That power, he gonna manipulate. He gonna do something. I'm not the Most High, but I know from seeing a bunch of sci-fi movies. Hey, even the
General-
Captain America, man.
Oh,
That dude was about yay high, bro.
yeah,
They put him in that fucking machine.
yeah,
Got out the machine, the nigga became over 6 foot.
yeah,
And then the woman was touching his chest like, ooh.
yeah. I was gonna
So
say.
that's how you know.
Mhm.
That's on the left-hand side, bro. Can you imagine what's on the right?
Yeah.
In this carnal state, in these terrestrial bodies, what the Lord gonna do when he give us power?
Mhm.
In this state, bro. Not even the celestial body combined with the terrestrial, just terrestrial combined with the spiritual power. That's gonna be crazy, man. What we gonna look like?
Yeah.
One brother said, he said, man, he said, man, he seen juggernauts jumping on buildings like the Hulk.
Yeah. He said we look like
Like
the
Hulk.
Hulk. Yeah. He said
We gonna be that big, bro.
He said brothers were huge.
I remember the picture I drew. Apostle Gabar said, I said, who that look like?
Yeah.
Look like that brother right
I
there.
saw a brother in the GMS.
He was big.
I saw a brother in the GMS Chicago camp. He had a similar vision. He said when he had the power, he like his shirt started getting like tighter, started feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like he was getting like, and this brother, he like a slim brother, and he was like, man, when he had the power, his shirt all of a sudden was fitting him like perfectly. You know
Like
what
the
I'm saying?
picture Yashamar drew.
Yeah, cause
Like,
that
brother
reference.
Looked, yeah, that brother looked huge. in
And the
that picture.
spirit, what made me to do the reference came from that was actual like a reference from Luke Cage, bro.
Mhm.
And if y'all know anything about Luke Cage,
Yeah.
bro, he had the spiritual power, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first Hulk, bro, his name wasn't even Luke Cage. The first Hulk was a black Jake, bro.
Yeah.
It was a Jake.
Yeah.
His name was actual like the Black Hulk, and the dude looked just like the Hulk, but he had pigment. He had like dark skin from the ground, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But you know Esau came in and
Changed it.
yeah, the original Hulk, his name was the Black Hulk.
All of them were black
Hold on,
characters.
Hold on. Yep.
And then
Black Hulk.
it's like the movie Superman with General Zod. General Zod had to come down in damn near spacesuits in order to breathe on Earth. Come on, that's folly. The angels don't gotta come down in no fucking spacesuit. If you're a god, bro,
Come on, man.
come on. That's how you know Esau living
Shit.
in La La Land, bro. That's a fantasy. All right, making General Zod like he couldn't breathe the atmosphere of Earth.
What
the fuck?
This gotta be AI.
And it's yeah, put it up, bro.
This is back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's AI.
That's AI, man.
Yeah.
But this a glimpse though, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah. You can show the camera if you want.
Dang.
Yeah, That's
That's
hey,
probably
how-
what the brother seen in his
That's
dream.
how we gonna get. Yeah, we gonna be like that, bro.
The fuck?
We gonna look like that. We gonna be tall. We gonna be
Jeez, bro.
huge,
I
bro.
saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's AI though.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? That's close to what the brother Ra'ah.
Yeah, see, the
Well, I had,
original
like, a vision
Jake
of it.
was hold on, I'm gonna put it
Yeah.
black hole.
But that's
So-
why Esau
Black
tried to
hole,
depict
hole,
King Kong destroying the cities.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank
He probably had a vision too of us, but he made it King Kong.
Yeah,
an
yeah,
8.
King Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but really that's Jake. That's how
Yeah.
big we gonna get.
That's
man.
how big we gonna
Yeah,
get.
yeah,
That's gonna be a scary sight.
yeah.
We gonna be able to grow and shrink
Yeah.
at will, bro.
Yeah.
At will. Y'all remember
Yeah.
seeing them werewolf movies and shit?
Yeah.
How the dude just body just get bigger and shit. It's gonna be
Yeah.
like the Hulk.
Yeah. But then going back to General Zod, hey, he had to remember, look, I'm a god. So he
It's
ripped
the
off
original Hulk.
he ripped off that
How big he is,
spacesuit that he was in, man. All right? Because Esau put him in a spacesuit coming
That's
down.
him.
But in the original one, the Superman, they came down, they wasn't in those spacesuits. Y'all remember the original
Yeah.
with Christopher Reeve?
Oh shit, man.
And you remember when
They
General
ain't need no
Zod?
spacesuits and shit.
Yeah, they was regular. They had beards on their face.
They was breathing in outer space and everything,
Thank you,
man.
bro.
Breathing. How you gonna be able to breathe in outer space but can't breathe on the earth, man?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
You doing
Esau tried to put some scientific shit in there. That shit don't make no sense.
You
The
doing-
only thing that did make sense when the sun hit Superman, he got stronger.
Yeah. You
That's
do-
why Esau be hiding the sun from us with the clouds.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Cause he know the
And
aura
rejuvenate
it got something to do with the aura and the sun, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
The Lord, man, those are spiritual powers coming down from the heaven from the Lord. Bro,
Yeah, it's a rejuvenator.
I ain't gonna say much.
It's an energy boost.
It's
man.
an energy
Yeah,
booster.
yeah,
Cause I remember when the apostles they would see the full power, man. They was in the they said it was a Russian mighty wind. That could have been like an aura or something, man. You don't know.
Hey, well, I know when I go sit in the sun for an hour, I feel like Superman. You go sit in the sun for an hour, bro, you'll feel like a brand new man. You got it, bro.
yeah. And let me finish what I had.
But that's not where our power come from, though.
Right.
Ultimately, it's from Yahweh
Most
Bashem
High, Most High,
Yahushua.
Spirit
But
of the
that
Lord.
just show you that mankind, we are connected with all the Lord's creation, though.
Well, the Lord.
Just like the moon can make you feel a certain type of way.
Well, when they say the power came from on high, from a Russian mighty wind, that came from the Most High.
That's the Most High direction.
Just like the auras, those
Yeah.
are direct
Yeah.
embodiments of
Yeah.
the Most High. The sun, that's the Most High. The aura, that's the Most High.
Mhm.
The angel, it was one time an angel came down and the power got unlocked. That's the Most High. They a represent. Hey, the Lord said it. I'm a representative of the Most High, bro. He said it. When the angels come down, give us it was certain times the angels came down and the certain brothers got the power, bro.
Yeah.
It can happen any type of way, bro.
All over again.
I can name many different instances where brothers unlock the power, bro. One of the apostles touched the one brother, and he received the power, bro, just like that. A brother can walk next to me, and if he part of the elect, the angel can tell me, look, touch that brother and give him the power, man.
Mhm.
Unlock his abilities.
Mhm.
That's what that ancient mutant did in X-Men.
Yeah.
I think Apocalypse. He was taking mutants and making them stronger, bro.
Yeah, enhancing them. Same thing in that movie number 4. Remember number 4?
Yeah, they was
When
going
all
around
came-
looking.
When they all came together,
There was an unstoppable force.
they all became souped up.
souped up. They were stronger together.
So they was basically giving each other like the power,
Powers,
man.
man.
Or unlocking their power.
Man, bro, Esau put an end to that. It was supposed to have been a part 2. Man,
Never
Esau
again.
put an end to that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And he put it in the that one when they went to the inside of a pyramid, spacecraft, and they all
Chronicles?
came out with
Chronicles.
capes, bro.
Is that Chronicles?
Nope. Remember the one they banned on Netflix? They all came
Oh.
out hovering in the sky with capes.
Oh yeah, Jupiter's Rising. Yeah, man, they changed the whole name of it.
They
bro.
stopped the whole series, bro.
Yeah.
They stopped. They said we ain't making no more of this shit. Cause they know the minds of our people, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this off.
Yeah, bro.
And it says,
And then are we done? Or?
yeah, kinda. And it says, and I'll get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
Yeah, the Most High gonna do that on His timing, nigga. Not you. You know,
Nigga.
because Jake trying to, get themselves,
More
you know,
time and shit.
or no, trying to get themselves their own slap on the back,
Yeah.
like they did
Yeah,
something.
because the nigga always trying to go viral now, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
Always trying to get them hits, man.
Thank you.
You know, on social media, and that's all vanity. man.
Vanity,
Yeah.
vexation, of spirit.
Now IUIC, you the
I
laughing
give
stock
two
of the
fucks,
internet.
man, about that shit.
IUIC, you the laughing stock of the internet right now, because everybody see you niggas for what you are. Y'all some counterfeits, man. Y'all some frauds.
That's right. Basically, the Lord turned the lights on, man.
Thank you, bro.
You see these ugly motherfuckers?
Yeah.
This ugly shit.
Yeah. Divine timing, because he exposing all them camps. What's that? IUPK. What's the other one? Sakari.
Sorry, yeah.
At the same
bitch ass.
time. So he ain't messing with GMS, because we the real men.
Last one standing, man.
And we gonna be that. You got it, bro.
The Lord said, out of 1,000 men, I only found one.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And it says, and I will get them praise and fame in every land
Yeah.
where they have been put to shame.
So we gonna be like what? What's the Luke Cage? Remember he had celebrities, man. Bigging
Method
them
Man,
up.
Method
You had
Man.
Method Man playing, you know.
He said, can I get that jacket up
Come
off
on,
you,
huh?
man?
And wasn't he playing Method Man?
He was playing Method. He was playing
himself
who he was, man.
in that series, right?
And out, bro.
Yasha Moore said it. He said Snoop Dogg gonna be in the food line running right with you niggas, man.
Yep.
Y'all gonna be looking at him like he a celebrity, but he gonna be trying to survive like you niggas in that day.
He showed you that in Resident Evil, man.
Yeah.
Them niggas was on the billboard.
Mhm.
Same niggas that was on the billboard running from
Right.
zombies on
You
the
know
top
what
of
I'm
the fucking building.
Yeah, cause the Most High gonna humble you niggas. All you people that try to put yourself on a pedestal,
Get your money up, Slim.
Yahweh Shem Yahushai gonna bring you low. All right, cause he gonna show you you're not a god, nigga. You just a man.
Get your money up, Slim niggas.
Come on, now.
Fuck y'all niggas. That's why the Lord y'all niggas gonna deserve everything the Most High give you, man. I'm not gonna have no mercy for you, bro. I'm just gonna look at you, man, and I'm gonna just watch, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just watch, man, and enjoy it, man.
And we're gonna be able to help. But the Most High gonna tell us not to help you. He gonna say, nah. He gonna show you a vision of that nigga talking shit about
Yeah,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Speak on it, Kakam.
Yeah, because you know these a lot of these celebrities, they actually, even though it don't work, but they try to put curses on us, man. You know what I'm saying?
When you on TikTok,
Yeah.
them niggas be popping up on my
Cracking
For You
jokes.
page.
Yeah.
As on a live, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I ain't subscribed to this nigga. I don't even like this nigga. How is he popping up on my For You page on my TikTok, bro?
Yeah, oh yeah.
But Yashamar told me they can pay because they target us too.
They target.
So Yashamar told me they can pay to come on your For You page. All right, because they trying to harvest our energy. Because we the real celebrities and they know it.
My niece told
All
me
them
that,
niggas
man.
know us.
How I know it was rigged. My niece told me, she was like, Uncle Vest, yo, like, you know you can pay for this stuff, right? I said, why would I pay when this stuff is organic, bro?
Yeah.
That's how I knew it was rigged, man. But before that, I knew it was rigged. But that TikTok shit is really rigged now, man. The reason Esau unbanned it because they got full control of TikTok now for real.
Mm-hmm.
But they still allowing certain shit. But soon, certain videos you can be able to see no more. It's gonna become like YouTube.
Yeah.
So enjoy it now. Esau letting it be known. But after a while, they're gonna shut that shit down. It's gonna become like YouTube. It's gonna be censored.
And it's
Heavily
funny.
censored.
And it's funny you said YouTube because some of the same people that pop up on my side view channel on my YouTube, when I watch YouTube, they popping up on a TikTok. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
They all that. You know when Trump said they could come back? That's when I knew they bought that shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
When Trump, they shut it down for like damn near a week.
Yeah.
And Trump was like, they uplifted the ban. I
Yeah.
was like, man, they done made a deal, man.
Yeah, I don't even watch on my TikTok. I don't even watch calisthenics and that. All these calisthenic
Pop up,
niggas
pop
live
up. They
streams
paying for it.
on the live screen.
They paying for
on
it,
the
bro.
app. They popping up on the app.
They pay. Bro, you Google how to make money online. All of them guru niggas, all they gonna tell you is to use AI, pay for this shit. There's nothing organic no more, man. Even these artists, man. You think they got 200 millions of people? That's Esau manipulating the numbers, man. Ain't nobody watching these people, bro.
Yeah.
Like you think they are, man.
Yeah.
These celebrities, ain't nobody really watching them. Everybody got their own problems, man.
Mhm.
Ain't nobody watching them like that. Chris Brown, he got over 200 million. How much? How many
A
people?
billion views.
Yeah, man, and ain't that many fucking people, bro. They been it's way less than that, man. I'm telling you. Esau, once you in with Esau, he'll make you look a certain way to the world, man.
God, that's why you got this nigga Brandon T. Jackson. He trying to get back in the industry because he went on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne and DJ Envy. He basically denounced being a Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He never was. Though.
Yeah.
You've been called that out.
You're right.
Yeah, you been said that nigga was
Acting.
acting, bro.
That was the role he was playing, bro.
But he's a great actor, but nobody believed him.
Yeah.
We see you, nigga. We didn't believe you. So you had to go back to what? To the white
He
man.
wasn't making no money with the Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah, but with the white man, you was making money.
I guess he figured, I'm Brandon T. Jackson. I'm a
gon-
Hebrew Israelite. Bring
gon-
me all your money.
Yeah, they gonna love me.
They're gonna look. I'm gonna be the biggest Hebrew Israelite pastor there is on the planet.
Exactly.
And it backfired at the most out. Like, nope, nigga.
Thank you.
Fuck you, nigga. Go back to the devil, nigga.
Go back
Yeah,
to your
yeah
vomit,
Diddy
man.
parties.
So vomit, yeah.
Yeah, he was
Diddy
at,
party.
he was at the Diddy
He
parties.
definitely was.
He talking about Denzel Washington told him you gotta leave before the devil get there. Nigga, you ain't even supposed to be at the party. Say, yeah, you can go to the parties, but after a certain time you gotta leave. Nigga, you already fucking drunk, coked up, high. You ain't gonna know when to leave.
Bruno Mars is a cokehead. I used to do Uber back when this shit first started, damn near, right? And I was driving this dude to the boonies. I don't even know where the fuck I was. Yo, when I was doing that, I was having fun, bro. That shit took me everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know. I was somewhere down in Virginia, some goddamn where. This shit took me to Virginia, and it was like big mansions everywhere. The dude was like, I know Bruno Mars. He was just spilling his whole life. He was like, I'm one of his producers. You know that dude, a cokehead, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you know, man. Like bro said,
Yeah,
man. Like, hey, coke,
Yeah,
dope,
dope.
you already in that shit, man.
Yeah.
If you going to Bruno
Yeah.
Mars went to a Diddy party. That's why he a
Yeah.
cokehead. The
And,
nigga make anthems and leave.
and then they put all them niggas on a pedestal.
Hey, the original Diddy was Bill Cosby, man.
That's it.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
it.
Sit little kids
Yeah.
on his lap, bro.
That's right.
Type of shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Same
I
thing.
knew
with,
something wasn't right with that shit. And then he used to wiggle him and shit on
that
his
shit was
kneecap.
off.
Yo,
Yeah.
what
Yeah, that shit was off.
off,
the
man.
fuck is he wiggling his fat kid on his
Not even
fucking
his real
leg and
children.
shit?
Not even his real
And the
children.
parents, that's how you know the parents was with it.
They
They
so-
knew what was going on.
They
They're
so
like, man, fuck
Hey,
it.
that's why Raven Simone, like
Fucked
she's supposed to be a baddie, but
Yeah.
look how she is, man.
to this day.
The demons have fully
Could-
taken over her.
Cause she was done in.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby was a gatekeeper, and one of his best friends was Quincy Jones.
God.
So y'all know,
Bro,
y'all
you
know
made a
Quincy,
statement
yeah.
too, Isaiah, last week, the week before. You said Kai Cenat is the new Diddy.
That's it.
Tell me why the nigga cut his hair. He actually looked like Diddy, bro.
See what I'm saying?
I was reading. I was like,
Told
yo,
you.
y'all, is Emil, do he look like Diddy, bro?
told you,
I was
bro.
reading the comments.
I told you.
Bro predicted the future, bro.
Yeah,
He cut his fucking hair. He's the real new gatekeeper for real.
told you.
Bro wasn't lying.
Yeah.
People don't even know what they saying. They like, yo, he look like Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Esau did that shit on purpose, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make this nigga look like Diddy. This your new master.
That's it.
Like bro said, man, they got these old head celebrities got to check in with Kai Cenat.
Yeah. He the new gatekeeper. Okay. So with that, Lord willing, you brothers were edified, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers doing the work. Blessings and mercy to the elect Yashala. Shalom.